Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Susan. It's another one of those exciting days here at the Automotive Group. We get to honor a hometown hero, our man Joe here. And Joe, I was shocked to find out that you never worked at the Fieldstone Farm Public, because that's where I go all the time. But I do know of your work in other public stores and things that you've done. Susan, you nominated Joe. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It is my honor today to present Joe Zarcone for this very fabulous award. Joe has done so many great things in our community, and specifically for GraceWorks. In my role as operations director, I also oversee the food pantry, and Publix is our #1 donor. And we would not have all the food that we get if it were not for Joe and his leadership, not only in his particular store that he managed, but throughout all of the Publixes in Williamson County. So first of all, we are so grateful for that food and for everything Joe has done. But second of all, there are just some special people you meet along the way. People who have a certain spark, who just make you feel better for knowing them. It is always a pleasure to deal with them in any business sense, and Joe is top of the list for that. And when I tell this story to folks in the community, they start nodding their heads before I'm even halfway through, because everyone has a Joe Zarcone story. Joe, yes, he's the best. He did such and such and such and such. And it doesn't matter whether it's a little baseball league or whatever it is. Everybody moves around loves Joe. It's just the way it is. In addition to the actual help and leadership for the food, he is a roll your sleeves up kind of guy. Just a servant leader who has physically helped to unload groceries to GraceWorks at a time when we have very little technology. So it's a lot of just hand carting, and Joe will see that his guys and himself come on over and do that. So to me, that just speaks volumes about your character. So I could go on and on about Joe, but he's just a great guy, and I just feel so incredibly blessed to know you.
Thank you, Susan. Yeah, Joe, it's heroes. I've known a lot of heroes, mostly in sports, but I've met a lot of new heroes by this program that we do here, Hometown Heroes. There are people in our community that are heroes that go unrecognized, but that's what a hero is. They're people that they're selfless. They do something for the betterment of someone else or some other party. And listening to Susan, she talked about your character. The character of the hero is exemplary, and you represent what Hometown Hero is all about. So, congratulations! Thank you for being here, and see all the fruits of your labor, the hard work that you've done, and people see that and recognize it, and that's what we want to do this morning. We want to recognize you and what you've accomplished, not only at Publix, but with GraceWorks. We have a trophy and a check. But more than that, we're just proud to know you and proud to have you on board.
Appreciate everything you do too.
So, do you have any words of wisdom for our audience out here?
You know, I'm blessed to get to work for a company that really has a legacy of giving, and it's really the company that supports groups like this. And I know the work that you do in the school, your lives, you and I just want to take a moment to really appreciate you, because I talked to hundreds of people that you impact this business.
Thank you very much, guys. It's a pleasure to give back. Never thought I'd be standing here in this facility giving someone a Hometown Hero trophy and a check. So it's a great pleasure for me and a thrill for me to be a part of this great community. This is the #1 community in the city, and the 8th best community in the country. So we are blessed. We live in a great. Good.
Darrell, when I grow up, I want to be like Joe.
Yeah, I hear you. I like that. Good deal. Here's your trophy, and then a check for $500 for your favorite charity, whatever it happens to be. Susan may help you make that decision.
Susan's how they go.
You can have the trophy, but
I'll take the number.
like our 48th,
45th?
45th hometown hero. We're gonna have a big 50th anniversary here before long. Get everybody together. This is one of those programs that we started off as sort of an idea with John and Jessica, and it's just kind of grown into something to look forward to. So, you're a member of the hometown hero family. Welcome aboard.